People always ask me, don't you get bored living on cruise ships? Do you ever exercise? And doesn't YouTube take up all your time? Today, I'm showing you my real daily schedule. Not the one on the itinerary, but mine. And spoiler alert, it involves hot tubs, line dancing, YouTube, and absolutely no washing dishes. Let's go. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell. I sold everything and now I live on cruise ships full time. If this video is a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on notifications. Hit the bell for all notifications so that you never ever miss another video. And follow me on my journey from poverty to paradise. My day usually starts around 6 a.m. No alarm clock. I have been waking up before the sunrise for years and years and years, and my circadian rhythm just automatically wakes me up between 5 and 6 a.m. every morning. I spend a little quiet time walking and praying, then reward myself with a soak in the hot tub. And I know I sound horrible when I sing. So if you are on a cruise with me and you hear me walking around the track sounding like a frog with a cricket in his throat, just mind your business. This is my time with me and God. A lot of people say, oh, I could not cruise full time because of the endless amounts of food. I would gain over 100 pounds in the first year. Well, getting my steps in on a regular basis has changed that. When I first went full-time living on cruise ships, which was July 2024, I did a full physical before I got on the ship, and my doctor weighed me. After my first year, I went back for my annual checkup in July of 2025, and even though I didn't diet not once, I actually lost 6 pounds. That's what getting rid of stress, toxicity, and taking care of yourself will do to you. So this routine is not just good for my soul, it's great for my spirit and for my health. I mean, man, does it get any better than this? Who needs a treadmill when you've got endless ocean views and bubbles at the end of the finish line? After my walk, it's time to get breakfast and fuel my body for the day. Sitting on a Carnival ship, watching a Royal Caribbean ship drop anchor in Cabo San Lucas. This ovation of the sea? Yes, ovation. How stinking beautiful is this? The other ship is anchored now. Pretty cool to see from this vantage point. After breakfast, I give myself about an hour of flex time. Maybe I read, work on a puzzle, do my word search, or just explore. Even in paradise, you need some downtime. If you try to do everything on the schedule, you'll burn out faster than the ice cream machine at midnight. Yes, I work about 4 hours a day. 2 before lunch and then another 2 hours after lunch. Today I'm working on reviewing a video that I made, that I sent the raw footage to an editor and they sent it back to me, so I'm putting the final touches on it, and then this afternoon I'll load it. But yeah, I usually work about 4 hours a day, and people think YouTube must take up all of my time, but no, I found a rhythm where it just fits into my day without running my entire life. Just like any job, the trick is routine and of course a really good Wi-Fi package. By around 11:30, I start getting hungry and I head out to lunch. Then I take about an hour and hang out around the ship. It definitely varies daily depending on my mood and the ship's activities. It might be just chilling on the lanai, watching Netflix or YouTube. It might be line dancing or going down a water slide, or it might even be taking a nap. Then I get in another 2 hours of YouTube work before taking care of some personal tasks. Just regular everyday stuff like paying bills, checking my budget, checking my credit cards, planning any upcoming travel, seeing if there's any more cruise deals, of course, checking emails, all the things. Even on a cruise ship, real life doesn't stop. But here's the kicker. Notice anything missing? No cooking and no cleaning, no washing dishes, no scrubbing floors, no cleaning toilets. My house has a crew and they take care of everything. Of course, this lifestyle isn't for everyone, but if you're ready for adventure and you're ready for the soft life, then full-time cruising might just be one of the options for you. So check it out. Hey, since you made it this far, be sure to click the thumbs up button so YouTube will know to send this video out to other people who are curious about what living on cruise ships is really like on a day-to-day basis. Thanks. As far as dinner, I try to opt for the early dining, which is around 5 or 5:30. Usually I watch a show on Netflix or my fellow content creators on YouTube. Then it's time for entertainment. Again, it varies. Of course, depends on which ship I'm on and what mood I'm in. But for the most part, I do love the production shows and I absolutely love the ice shows. Occasionally, I like the comedy shows, but I don't always go to those. If it's interesting, I may catch a movie at the theater or over on the Lido deck if there is an outside movie screen. So yeah, again, it just depends on what's going on and what mood I'm in. By 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm winding down, ready to take my shower, get some quiet time, and I'm usually knocked out by 10 o'clock. I once met a 90-year-old lady in an elevator, and I asked her why she was all dolled up. She said, honey, I'm going to the nightclub. That's not my scene. Fun fact, one thing a lot of people don't know about me is I have never, ever been to a nightclub on land or at sea. Boring? Not at all. My routine is doing things that I love, and that's why I can live this way long term and without any thought of what other people think about it or think about me. That's just how I enjoy my life. Is it like this every day? Of course not. There are definitely exceptions. For one, Sundays are church and football.
If somebody can talk you out of your dream, it wasn't a dream anyway.
I stream online services from various ministries, but mainly from the church that I attended when I was on land before I started doing this, and that is Word of Faith with Bishop Dale Bronner outside of Atlanta. Afterwards, if it's football season, usually you'll find me on one of the sports bars on the cruise ship with some chicken wings or some nachos, as I am glued to the NFL games after church. I was born in New Orleans, so mainly I'm watching the New Orleans Saints, which is the sole reason that I am on high blood pressure medication. This year I may need a double dosage. Other exceptions, of course, are turnaround days, which that's when one cruise ends and the next one begins. And of course, on travel days, when I'm moving to a new ship, then my whole routine shifts. Cruise life may be smooth sailing, but it's definitely not static. So no, I don't get bored. No, I've never been lonely living full-time on cruise ships. Yes, I get my exercise. And no, YouTube does not take over my life. What you just saw is my daily itinerary at sea, a mix of work, play, rest, and faith. If you've ever dreamed of living this life, remember, this is not just one long vacation. People ask me all the time, oh, you're not going to this, oh, you're not going to that. No, this is not vacation. This is all about creating a routine that makes this sustainable for me. And so if you're interested in possibly living full-time on cruise ships, of course you're going to make a routine that's sustainable for you. Don't just dream about paradise. Go ahead and live it. It's amazing. Today I'm on the first sailing of a 15 back-to-back cruise adventure on the same ship. If you want to follow along with all of my adventures, be sure that you hit the subscribe button. And if you're interested in how much it costs me to live this lifestyle, I share the actual numbers in my monthly expense update videos. You may want to check out this video right here where I shared how much it cost me to live full-time on cruise ships for the first year. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you on the next cruise. And if you see me on a cruise, make sure you come and say hi.